It's time for CIBL Biz Tips, bringing you actionable strategies to grow and improve your business. Prepare to become CIBLized.
What's up, Central Illinois? Welcome to CIBL Biz Tips, where we bring you concepts and strategies to grow your Central Illinois business. Today, for our final session, we have back in the studio Mr. Brian Meyers, the owner of the Meyers Agency in Effingham, Illinois. If you've joined us for the previous two sessions, you know we've been talking about video. The first session, we talked about how to identify topics for your videos, and Brian gave a really good tip of where to find some good topic ideas. And in the second video, we talked about tools and software that Brian uses to produce those videos. Some of them free, some of them paid, but all of them are used to produce a good end result in your videos. So Brian, today what we're going to talk about, you've got your topic, you've shot your video, you've edited the video using your software. Now it's time to distribute those videos. So give us a little background of how you distribute those to get the best reach and the best results with your video.
Yeah. So with every video that I make, I usually like to go with a long form video. And if you're not aware of what long form is, usually long form video is anywhere that's over like a minute 30, 2 minutes. So it's getting in front of a camera and talking about a topic for an extended period of time, right?
So if you're watching this interview on YouTube, this is a long form video.
Yeah. Long form. In a short form video would be like an Instagram reel or a TikTok, or maybe just something around a minute is what I would say. Nice. I definitely recommend doing short videos because there's a lot of topics that can be covered in a short amount of time. And a lot of people, whenever they are scrolling or checking out your page, they do want to watch a short video about about a subject. They don't want to stay on here too long. But whenever it comes to more detailed stuff, longer videos are required. And the best way is, I'm going to take this example today of how to basically turn a long form video into, 4 or 5 different pieces of content that you can distribute to all your social channels, whether it's Facebook, Instagram. You'd be able to do this with YouTube too, also LinkedIn, so on and so forth. So what I would usually do is I like the long form video just because there's a lot more content that I can get out there. I can sit in front of a camera and actually go into the subject. And every business is going to be different, whether short form video or long form video works for you. But with the long form video, so what I'll do is I'll shoot a long form video. It'll be a video. I like to try to keep it nothing too long, somewhere between 2.5 to 4 minutes. That's long form video for me, right? Okay. So I've got that long form video. Now, how can I chop that video up to create a whole bunch of different pieces of content out of that? And they don't all have to be video content. Some can just be standard Facebook posts too. So I'll take the long form video, and let's go ahead and say it's a 4-minute video. I will chop that video into 4 1-minute sessions, basically 4-minute videos. So you're going to have 1 minute, basically mini videos that you can put on. And you can kind of make this long form video. You can post it to your Facebook as a long form video. But you can also post it, before you post it as long form, you could post it in kind of these minute increments. Like day 1, you could have, part 1. Day 2, you could have part 2. Day 3, you could have part 3. Day 4, you could have part 4. That'd be the best way to be able to cut those up. And it kind of takes this long form video into 4 little short form videos. On top of that too, with your long form video, you can also take it to a website. I've got one that I usually use. It's called rev.com. You upload the video into rev.com and it comes out with the entire transcription of your video, basically. And it will say every word that you said in that video. And if you need to edit some words out, you can, but basically copy and paste that onto Facebook. And that can be kind of like a long form blog post almost, or a long form Facebook post, to where if people are readers, because a lot of people are readers, a lot of people like to read things instead of watching videos. I mean, give it to the people that like to read books instead of watching a movie about, whatever it was. So this gives an opportunity for somebody to take that long form post of basically everything you said in the video and just be able to read about it. And then with that long form post, you can also take that post to Facebook And then you could also use it if you do have a website, you can upload it as a blog post on your website. And you can, I'm not sure what website people use or what you use, but if you have little sections to where you can kind of split them off, you go to blog post and then a certain topic about this, and you can upload it to that site, and then they can check out all of the topics that you talk about. And if you do enough videos, then you will have 5, 10, 15 blog posts that people can go on your website and read about. And then past that, whenever you do a long form or a short form video, you can just take a little screenshot of that video, and then that can be a static image that you can upload to Facebook. And this could be like a day before you release the video to the public, or it could be, a day after, or 2 days after, and say, hey, did you miss this video? Have a static picture of yourself with a little quote from the video that will kind of attract people to your site, either attract people to your site, attract people to your Facebook page. That way they can click on that link. They can see, okay, well, he was talking about this subject one day. I want to see the whole video. They'll be able to go and click on that video, go on that post to go then watch that long form post that you created to create all these different pieces of content.
Very
Great
nice
advice. I like the short forms. I mean, if I think of myself and I'm scrolling through, I'll be honest with you. If my mind sees something much over a minute, minute and a half, I won't click on it.
Yeah.
I definitely see the need for long form, which, those shorts can take you to that. But, that 30 to 45 seconds, those are killer most of the time. But you get much over that. And I hate to say my brain gets distracted, but I'm on there to kind of, let free anyway. So it's like, I don't want to concentrate for 3-4 minutes if I don't have to, you know what I mean? So great advice.
A lot of it probably too will probably depend on your customer, what stage they're at in using their product, or how interested they are in using their product, whether they're going to stay for 30 to 45 minutes or if they're going to stay for 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah.
If you're just providing a small little tidbit information about your industry, somebody that the modern person can just scroll through, then short form would be best to go. And honestly, if you're just now getting into video, I'd probably suggest short form over than anything, because it's easier to shoot. You're going to have one take. It's going to be shorter. And then it's just going to be a way to build your confidence onto doing more videos. And then once you've got the short form game mastered, then you can kind of move over into some long form posts if you want to, or keep doing short form post, answering little questions here and there. I mean, either way, it's adding up to the amount of video content you're out there producing, providing, and you just got to keep your industry educated about your business, what's going on in your business, so that they'll continue to come back and use you in the future.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, yeah, listeners out there, you just heard Brian tell you that, let's say you have a goal that Brian has of 500 videos. You may only have to shoot 10 videos that are the longer versions, and then cut those into 20, 30 minute long, or 20, 30 second to a minute long short clips. And then out of that big video, you've created a bunch of smaller videos that can add up over time to that 500 goal that you've got. So you don't have to shoot every single video individually. And I know a lot of you are probably asking, well, how do I cut it up? Go back to the last episode we had Brian on. Last Monday, we produced an episode about the software and tools he uses to edit his videos. Pick out one of those tools to cut up the video, the long form video you just shot, and then use today's information to post those short reels or their short videos. So it's don't overcomplicate it. It is not that difficult. It can be time consuming. And just as an example, so last year, between all the episodes that Garrett and I produced for the Central Illinois Business Leaders podcast, we had a total of 1,007 minutes of playtime. So if we cut everything into a minute long, a minute videos, we'd have over 1,000 videos that we could produce. 1,000 videos, 1,000 audio clips. You can get as granular as you want. So you have the content. If you just make a video, 5-10 minute video, you have a lot of videos that you can produce from that. So it's not as hard as you think. Just use Brian's tactics of cutting those longer ones into shorter ones, and you can keep that ball rolling pretty quick.
Yep.
Yeah. Even if you just want, even if you're just now getting into video and you've got a business or a service that you provide, just jump on to just bring out your phone and then open up the camera and then play around with shooting video. I mean, the first couple times, take your first couple takes, but it doesn't have to even be a long video to get you started out. You can start out with these really short videos. They only have to be 10, 15, 20-second videos, and you can graduate kind of into these longer videos and starting to answer topics then. But just get on your phone, say, hey, this is so-and-so. I'm here at the business at ABC, Maine, in Effingham or Toledo, wherever you're located, and just say, if you're in the market for this service, come out and check us out. It has to be something, I mean, it's as simple as that, basically. Something that's 15, 20, 30 seconds long. And I guarantee you, if you do that, it's not gonna be as hard as you think. As long as you just look into the camera, smile, and say what you need to say, you'll have it done. It might take 1, 2, 3 takes, but you just created a piece of content that a bunch of people are going to watch. If you take that video and posted it to your Facebook, whether it's your personal or your Facebook business page, you're going to get at least over 100 views guaranteed on that video. You'll get more if you post it to your personal page than posting it to your business page. But that's a topic for another time.
Yeah.
But imagine how long it would take to talk to 100 people, and 100 people just viewed your video on Facebook right there in a matter of a couple hours. So that's why video is so important, because you can talk to people, and people think they're talking to you whenever you're looking to a camera and you're talking about a certain subject. They kind of get a sense that they're talking to you. So it kind of forms this one-sided kind of parasocial relationship with them. And you don't have to talk to them directly to do this. It could be over a video. And that's why video is so powerful, because you can do that to so many people in a very short amount of time.
Yep. Great advice.
Well, listeners out there, we should have charged you about $2,000 for this episode, for this series of episodes here, but you got it for free. If you have any excuses about producing video, those should be washed away. Go start shooting video. You know where to find the topics at. You know what software to use to edit your videos. You know how to cut those longer videos into shorter videos and create nonstop content. So, Brian, thanks for putting on a clinic for our people.
Thank you so much, dude.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah. That's a lot of good information. And I know for all the listeners out there that may want to watch your videos, where can they find your content at? Yeah.
Great idea. So if you want to see some examples of what I do, not only do I do just videos that are on my phone where I'm holding my camera, or I also do webcam videos kind of like this too, or videos that are shot over webcam, but I also do professional videos too, to where I am in front of a DSLR camera and I have a green screen in the background. I send that camera, or I send that video off to a professional video editor, and they get it back to me in a quick turnaround time. Then I can use that. I usually use that for my paid advertisements on Facebook. But if you want a general idea of the different kind of videos that you can shoot, the different ways to shoot it, and the different locations you can shoot it, you can definitely check out my page. I've probably got at least, I would say, close to 60 uploaded from at least this year alone to try to get a good scope. But really with video, you just got to kind of see what you're comfortable with and get started that way. And then once you start to get more comfortable, you got to get outside your comfort zone to grow, right? So start shooting in some different locations, whether you're taking a walk in the park or walking your downtown location. Start shooting different videos like that, just so people can get out. They can kind of see what you're working with when it comes to social media marketing.
Excellent. Great. Well, appreciate your time, Brian. Thanks for sharing all those tips. And I'm sure there'll be some listeners that try to find your content online. So
absolutely,
we appreciate it, man.
Hey, I'll take the video views. How about that?
There you go. Awesome. For all you listeners out there, make sure you're subscribing to the CIBL podcast on your favorite podcast platform. While you're there, don't forget to leave a review. You can also find us on social media, mainly Facebook and LinkedIn. You can connect with us personally there as well. Until next time, y'all been CIBLized. Go shoot some videos. Take care.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the Central Illinois Business Leaders Podcast. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/CIBL Podcast. You can also follow us on LinkedIn. Don't forget to subscribe and leave us a review. It's the CIBLized thing to do.